We're back. This time there was a delay because you did the and I thought you were gonna say something, but then you were too slow, so I started. Happy Sunday, Fodi, Matanart, Game and Check. Hope you're all doing well.
And congrats on being first, second and third respectively.
In that order, exactly. How are you all doing?
This stream starts with an important notice. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Tifa and I have been no-lifing a certain video game that got released 2 days ago, and I have slept less than I should have. I have moved less than I should have, and now I'm moisturizing because my skin is dry. And the stream now is like my like Zen moment, like chill. Center yourself. Also, hello Evie, how are you doing? Happy Sunday. And this is a break from you. This is rest. This is a moment of blissful relaxation in an otherwise stressful time.
Well, Saturday was definitely worse because I think yesterday I got like 10 hours in.
No, more than that.
Okay, maybe yesterday I got like 14 hours in.
I think that's better, yeah. That's closer to what happened. Yes.
Like we only went out for like an hour or so because I needed to walk the Jack.
Yes.
Jack requires his hour of daily hour of sunlight.
This skin requires sunlight to stay clear. It's weird. Maybe one day I'll buy one of those like sunlight in your home UV lamps or whatever they're called, because it helps my skin. I don't know. Up until then, I will use the free sun that I can achieve by going outside.
So yeah, so yesterday was really bad. Today I was forced to take a break because I was meeting with a friend for lunch.
And you dreaded it. Not because you didn't want to meet with a friend.
Dreaded is the wrong word. It was more like, oh shit, I timed this horribly.
Yes.
That was
exactly.
That was more like it. Like, why didn't I do this like 2 weeks later?
Why didn't I do it last weekend?
But last weekend we couldn't.
Oh yeah, true. Well, you could have done it Sunday.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So timing was bad, so I was forced to only play half a day. Horrible, but you know, it is how it is.
Oh no, we have to live our lives around the release of a video game.
I know.
No.
Hey, people take time off of work and stuff for
fully
this,
understandable.
which I should have done too, but I don't have any more days, and I didn't feel like putting an unpaid day in because I have some important meetings around this week which I couldn't cancel, and all of them are also planned horribly because there isn't a single day where I can't take off, basically. Otherwise, I would have. So yeah, it's a good game.
The pain of people who spend too much time playing video games. It's rough, really. It's truly a first world problem.
Been into Xenoblade 3.
Nice.
Grind for days, I know that feeling.
99 grinding level classes, 165 hours at my last save. Nice.
That is very nice. Also and already being level 99.
165 hours, level 99. That's where I was at. I don't know if I was 99 at level chapter 7 or a bit later, because I did look one thing up because I wanted to find
absolutely not there yet.
One particular thing, and that didn't unlock until a certain point in the story. But yes, I fully get that. Also, thank you very much for your resub. These games pain us like the love for you guys we have in our heart.
Yes.
Tears of the
Kingdom?
There you go. There you go. Also, thank you for following. You did that very well. For following my lead.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what?
What?
I was confused. But regardless, decided to stop with Xenoblade Chronicles X. Oh no, did you at least still get the end? Or did
I got sick of hearing make an infinite overdrive build. Yeah, why don't you just, you know, enter the matrix and like go ultra instinct on the game mechanics and find the very annoying ways or follow a guide to break every single thing. It becomes more work than fun at that point, I would say. Beat the main game on Friday, remember?
Oh yeah, true. You
was
were.
Just side quest
yeah, you were on the side quest. Sorry, I forgot.
I remember.
Yeah, then it's okay.
Yeah.
You should now play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because that's also amazing and also very grind-worthy.
No, first it was Persona 1 and I forgot the other game, I'm sorry, but I remember it was Persona 1 was one.
Yeah, but still,
Almost
like, go
pushed my
straight through Xenoblade Chronicles 2 all the way.
Nah.
Oh, but that's
Take a break.
also really shitty about Tears of the Kingdom now being out. I still need to go through the DLC of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and I was actually gonna go start that now, but now I'm like torn between my time, like what game to play. Do I want to take a break of one game and then play the other one for an hour? But then it's like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Like, oh, too many games.
You know, having gone through a time in my life where I didn't play video games for like 2 years because I just didn't feel like it, I very much enjoy being back in this moment. I want to play this, I want to play that. When do I make the time?
Yeah.
I think it's generally a nicer outlook on things if you have too many nice things to do versus
true.
you can't find anything that interests you.
The downside is that time goes too fast with that.
Get a second Switch, play both games at the same time. I'm just saying. You could do that.
It's not undoable.
But will you be able to pay attention to both things at once? Because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I could not.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the one I'm most looking forward to in New Game Plus.
Yeah, it adds some things that you cannot get during the first playthrough. Nothing like life-changing, but it's nice. It's nice.
I played through that, but I have no clue what you got.
I'm not gonna tell you because spoilers. I'm not gonna tell you now because spoilers for Brody.
At least I don't remember
And
right
Evie.
now, but
And
yeah,
everybody
fair.
else. Yeah. Persona 1, which you need to play twice to get properly done, then Xenoblade 2. See? Close.
Yeah.
Just
right.
one more game, but twice in between. Then Evie can also experience.
Okay, Persona 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then back to Persona 1.
Whatever makes you happiest. Life
2
is
was
definitely
great.
getting in the way of my video games. Yes. Yes.
It really is. It's so annoying.
Glad to hear you guys are having blast with Tears. I learned something today while I was playing. There's a certain type of thing in life that scares me, and if you've played through Metroid Prime, I've only played through the first one, so that's my reference point. The feeling of, I don't know, dread, fear, whatever you want to call it, of walking through an alien area, not alien in space, but alien like weird, foreign, exotic, whatever, scary, and hearing things, and when I don't know what they are, but they don't sound like I want to find out either. That makes me feel bad. I do not like that feeling. And without spoiling anything, I can tell you that Tears of the Kingdom has a lot of that.
A whole lot. I spent like 4-5 hours in that specific area, and I think I unlocked like 3% of the map, if anything.
I'm not even like talking about the area that Tifa went to, which amplifies that feeling even more. I was somewhere else where that feeling kicked in. Like, I was reminded of my 6-year-old self playing Super Metroid. That game creeped me the fuck out as a kid. It was like that.
So, woo, Matenartskappie just got there.
Nice, go
Have
play.
fun. Go play it.
If you can. I mean, don't shirk your duties like we did. We can get away with it. It's not that bad, I'm just saying. But yes, you should definitely check it out when you get the chance. It's good.
You should play it,
I like it.
right now.
Awesome.
Or in 3 hours.
I read that Monolith Software worked on the Tears of the Kingdom world. Yes,
Oh, yes, they did.
They did. And the most amazing thing to me, I was seeing something about that earlier. Apparently, they also upgraded the engine to the point the game runs better, if you ask me. Like, we're playing Breath of the Wild on stream, and then we're playing Tears of the Kingdom off stream now, and it runs smoother, even though usually there's more stuff on screen. Thank you, Monolith Software. Thank you. You are amazing people.
So far, I've hadn't had any problems with glitching, performance issues, stuff not loading. So I think
I've managed to make the game load a couple times. If any of you have ever played Oblivion, like the Elder Scrolls Oblivion on an SSD, and maybe use cheats to go fast, you will have experienced you're running somewhere and then the game just stops. It freezes because it loads the next zone that you're entering and then you can play again. You can achieve that in Tears of the Kingdom if you know how to, if you go really fast. But it's not that bad. And it happens rarely. I'm just saying, if you want to push through it, you can.
That's good enough for me.
You can go supersonic.
Ranger, thank you for the lurk. Kickbutts at work. Imagine
Working
taking
on
a break
Sunday.
from Tours of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom to do this. I know, right?
I also enjoy Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I love both. But more importantly, I love you, Benjima. Happy Sunday. How are you doing?
Oh, how sweet.
I know, right?
How is your Tearing of the Kingdom coming along, Benjima?
Gotta eat lunch when I start for a little bit. You
The
should.
intro is so nice.
Yes.
We took like 20 minutes to get through the intro part.
25.
Yeah. The intro, like, it set the move. The music was great.
It sets the move.
It set the mood.
Not the mood.
The mood.
The move.
It sets the mood. The intro was great. It really set the story, if you ask me. I got goosebumps.
It's good.
The music, everything just made sense. It made sense. It worked.
You got to move it. Yes, the opening makes you move it. No, it doesn't. Unless that's... Would it? Not really, no. Gave me 5 vacation days for the rest of the year. Nice. Thinking of taking a day off for Diablo release week. I hope you won't be disappointed. It's Blizzard after all. First day, because Friday is work from home and usually let no work. Fair enough. That's not bad.
Yeah, then you can like play on the side. You do home office on Friday, right? Yeah.
Remote work or work from home.
Oh,
Home
yeah,
office,
that's-
at the
yeah,
very
that's,
least, to British people is a ministry, as in a part of government.
Okay, yeah. Fair. Here we just call it home office.
Yes. We've established this multiple times over, because every time Tifa says this, I say this.
Happy Mother's Day to Leanne and all the moms. Oh yeah, true.
True. Happy Mother's Day to all of you that have mothers, want to spend some time with them, or are mothers.
I completely forgot it was Mother's Day, and like in the afternoon my mom sent me like this kissy smiley. And I'm like, that
Like
seems...
nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
That seems kind of random. And then
Didn't you forget something?
And then kind of like that. And then I like opened Facebook, and then I saw all those Mother's Day posts and comments. And I'm like, oh yeah. I knew there was something today.
I haven't forgotten. I'm just saying, I'm not Tifa. And the internet has been full of it.
Ooh, stream is breaking up for me. Hope we're back. Dum dum dum.
Benjima, can you hear? No. Let's not do that.
Tuesday is the release. Is that this coming Tuesday, or when is
Let me Google that.
when is release week?
When is Diablo 4 coming out? June 6th.
Oh, okay. So that is close.
3
Early
weeks
next
from
month.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, then you have 2 days for them to fix any issues. If there are going to be issues, that will probably be fixed fast.
Still in this life, I have not played a single moment of any Diablo game, and I distinctively remember my colleague taking a week off for the release of Diablo 3. And by the time he had come back, I think he played 2 hours, because the launch was rough, if I recall correctly. He was very, very angry. Yeah, he was not happy with that.
Yeah, then playing Thursday, or starting Thursday, is not a bad idea. Worst
Hopefully.
case,
I'm crossing my fingers here.
if you read on Thursday that you still, or like Wednesday evening, that they still didn't fix anything, you can maybe still go to work on Thursday, then
True.
your day isn't gone, and then you just move it to the week after.
Yeah, error 23. See, you even remember the error message.
I was also a
How
victim.
bad it is.
My sister sent a message saying, Happy Mother's Day, can you babysit my dog while I'm working?
Aww. But
That
did
is
you?
that is sweet. But if I recall correctly, you don't have much with dogs.
True, you
So
are
then
not. You
it's-
are not a friend of the canine population.
So then it sucks. You can bring the dog here.
True.
I'll doggy sit.
Yeah, just fly the dog to Germany.
Actually, no.
Dog-
I'm currently busy. I
Oh,
ain't.
true. Can you take your time on the shipment of the dog to us until we're like content with how much Tears of the Kingdom we played? It's actually asking my dad to babysit. Okay,
Oh, like a family
Okay.
chat thing.
fair enough.
Sorry.
I'm still volunteering. It just maybe take the long way around because I'm also busy playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Sometimes I really, especially after having gone back home and then playing with my mom's dog, like walking with it, I really do miss having a dog. But then
I don't.
sometimes when I'm like at home and I don't want to go outside to walk Jack, I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm also happy we don't have a dog because then you have like the 3 to 6 times having to walk your dog. You must go outside. We don't really have a very nice walking area for dogs here. And like on the other hand, it's also good that we don't have a dog.
My favorite thing about spending time with our family's dog is being able to go, okay, I'm leaving, bye, and you stay here. It's easier that way, versus having to take care of a living being for all of your life. It's just, hey, let me play with a dog. I'm done. I can come back to this.
We should get cats or parrots.
Message was to my mom, not me, not my sister's mom. Maybe she sent you a happy Mother's Day in the same vein that Tifa's mom sent her a message and then still asked you to take care of the dog.
Yeah.
You say it could be?
I mean, that's a good Mother's Day gift. Everyone likes to play with dogs. Well, most people like to play with dogs. A lot of
Yeah.
people like to play with dogs.
I like playing with dogs.
Some people,
What?
some people
What?
like to play with dogs.
What? What was that sound?
I'm just narrowing it down because I'm realizing a lot of people actually don't like dogs.
Yes. Same way a lot of people don't like cats. Or other things.
I like everything furry.
Why did you have to phrase it like that? Oh, Tifa. Oh, Tifa.
Using auto battle and grinding on my second monitor. So many classes to max. Yeah.
Very happy the
So
system
many.
exists for the 8 billion chain attacks I have to do. Do you get a reward for that? I don't recall. Was that part of the quest? I also don't recall that.
I honestly don't remember.
But good thing they have that. It's a nice quality of life thing.
Yeah. You can just run it during work or something. So I mean that works.
Yeah. My mom was exasperated. Sister lives 5 miles away and we never see her, but she's always asking for pet babysitting.
So you basically see the dog more than your sister.
Maybe that's her way of trying to get you guys to come over to spend more time with her? Or is it really just for the dog? Well,
Yeah, but if you babysit the dog,
yes.
then you don't spend time with her. Otherwise, you wouldn't need a babysitter for the dog.
You have a point, I didn't think of that. It was specifically for work, yeah, true.
Well, can you please babysit the dog and me? I will just sit next to you here.
Okay, listen. The fact that I am damaged by my family just reared its ugly face there. If my dad were to ask you, hey, can you look after something for me? Like, can you come over and get the mail out of my mailbox while I'm gone for 2 days? And you say yes. You would imagine you don't get to spend time with him because you're just going there for the mail from the mailbox, right? Wrong. Wrong. Somehow, he's gonna find a way to spend time with you. And in my case,
tonight.
I don't want that. That's the part I didn't want. So, in my mind, it was ingrained in me, if something like that happens, you would still spend time with a person. I understand the error of my ways and the weirdness of my family and concede that you do have a point. Yes. Yes, you do. Tifa, talking about having points. How about you have a point in your recap of what happened the last time we played a Phoenix Wright visit?
I immediately thought of pony points, which is now a thing in Tears of the Kingdom. You're like, points?
Tifa read the words pony points out to me earlier from the screen, and I misheard because she was slurring her language.
Why then?
And I believed she said boner points. And I looked at her like, what game are you playing? That's not
Tears of the Zelda edition.
Those kind of tears. Now, let's try to find another segue and go back into recap again. Tifa, would you like to change topics and do the recap, please?
Recap. We are at episode 4.
Yes.
What?
Nothing.
How else would you start a recap? You need to know where you are.
No, it's good. Please, carry on.
We're at episode 4. It starts with Edgey-kun being on trial for the murder of someone we do not know yet. We had like this whole little cutscene where he's on a boat in the middle of a lake, Gordy Lake, I believe it was called.
Gordy Lake, yeah.
Gordy Lake. With someone, we have the scene where you hear a shot, person falls in the water, and we see Edgeworth with a gun on the boat. So he's been taken into custody because there was a witness nearby who apparently saw everything. He doesn't want us to represent him, but we're slowly getting there in trying to, or for him to start noticing us. We're currently like going on a little investigation thing anyway. So far there's no clues that says anything else than Edgeworth being guilty. Because you know, he was there, found him with a gun, all of that stuff. We did find another witness who suddenly realized she was a witness while talking to us.
A witness, not another. There was not two, there's one witness.
No, she's the second one.
Who was the first one?
We don't know who the first one is yet.
Oh god. I guess I missed that. Okay.
During the conversation with Lotta Hart, she suddenly was like, oh, I'm a witness too. And then she ran to the police station.
I don't recall being like this, but carry on.
I'm quite sure we have 2 witnesses now, otherwise I will change my statement, which is okay in
Japan-California. You can change your statements as often as you want.
She's camping at the lake at the moment, taking pictures of meteors apparently, even though she has a camera that takes pictures when there's sound, but sure, whatever.
Yes, she is allegedly, based on her own description of things, she is trying to take pictures of meteorite showers. However, she specifically set up her camera with a microphone system to be automated by the sound of explosions, which we learned because Maya used a party popper next to it. I've never heard of somebody who's trying to take pictures of things falling from space onto this planet, activated by sound. Because I would imagine, if you're close enough to the meteorite hitting the ground, but it sounds like an explosion, you have other problems. But anyway.
So yeah, that's where we are.
And that's what you missed on Glee. Yes, I could have set up a video game in the meantime, but I didn't.
And we found Larry Butts, who is the owner of the Samurai Dog, a hot dog stand at the lake. Samurai Dogs, a hot dog stand at the lake, which he bought.
Together with his?
No, the girlfriend convinced him to buy it.
The girlfriend is named?
Kiana.
Kiance.
Oh, Kiance.
Kiana. Let's just make up names.
I had the majority correct. So yeah, that's where we are.
You had certain letters, yes.
Bonus points are from Tears of the Kingdom.
No, Kingdom. The second K is important, Tifa. Martha not what did I think of her joke.
That's why my copy was cheaper.
No, that's why yours was more expensive. Yours costed 69 bucks. Dun 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 dun.
Technically that's cheaper than what we spent.
True, but we bought the collector's edition.
Yeah.
Tifa?
I still have the box and everything it came in the living room because the inside is so nice. It has like Tears of the Kingdom art and I feel so bad about throwing that box away.
You can't throw away art.
So the living room looks like a mess because the box was huge and it's still all open. So now I need to see how I'm going to cut that without damaging it.
The box was huge, so it's still all out when we open. Talk about Tears of the Kingdom. Tifa, are you ready for video games?
I'm ready.
Tifa presses the button by herself now. Load? No.
Yes.
If you keep tapping the keyboard like that, I will take it away from you immediately.
Okay, I can do that. Oh yeah, we were done talking with Sam.
Also, you have a mouse, use it.
I can do that.
Also, hello King Alien. Happy Sunday. How are you doing?
Everything he said, basically. Oh.
That's what you get for tapping the keyboard loudly. Tears of the Kingdom is my game of the year. Nice. So far, I agree.
It's really good. What other releases, or what other big releases have we had this year? Not counting DLC.
Couldn't even tell you.
Same. So yeah, it's a +1 for me.
Yes, we had a fantastic time Friday. We played Mario Kart 8, Smash, watched some YouTube videos, ate pizza. Sounds like a good evening. Went to Walmart, bought some Cheetos. He an Xbox game, and I bought Tears of the Kingdom.
Hot
and you've
Cheetos.
been playing ever since, I imagine.
How has your weekend looked until now after buying the game?
I was very singular in the amount of Zelda we played. Meanwhile, December 25th, Police Department Criminal Affairs. Use the mouse, Tifa.
Not a gumshoe in sight.
Where'd he go? If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe in the questioning room, apparently an important witness turned up.
See?
He'll be in there a while.
A lot of heart. It has to be.
A witness.
Yeah, a witness showed up. We already have the other witness. Now another witness showed up.
As I was saying.
Okay, so now we triggered
detention
that.
center? Nope.
He's still not there.
That's where we just came from. Boat rental place?
Can
I think
have a...
that's one of the only places where we haven't done anything yet.
Why can I not get there?
Because it's there. Nope. Okay, wait, Lotta is at the police precinct.
Anyone here now? No.
No.
Wait, do we have something to present to Larry?
Show him the picture. He gave us the
Oh yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Also,
The lake photo then?
were you waiting for me to read the line? Because I was waiting for you to skip the line.
I was waiting for you to read it, but when you didn't do anything, I skipped it.
What's this?
Evidence picture.
You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry.
I feel that sometimes if you see something blurry that like covers your entire side, it's like... Okay,
What do
it's
you
not.
usually see that's blurry and covers all of your cone of vision?
Sometimes when you focus on something, you don't really see...
Do
something.
people have that problem? I don't.
Yeah, you don't even see everything in the picture either. You know, I always have to go, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? And then you go, no.
Back it up. You were talking about it being blurry.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have something blurry, like on your
And-
computer screen,
No,
for example.
no. That's not... You said all of your vision is blurry. And then you were like, oh, you don't see a detail on a screen. Those are two different things, because that's
Yeah,
when
when you have
focusing my
something
eyes.
blurry in front of you, it doesn't matter.
How often do you have something?
Doesn't matter, you're not a glasses user anyway, you don't know the problem.
Is this a glasses people thing?
I think so.
Okay.
Resident Evil 4, did that come out this year?
Yes.
I thought that was last year already. Didn't get to play it yet, but I watched the whole playthroughs. Okay, yeah, fair.
There's always time later.
That is true. Still got plenty of time. It's not. Well, it's not going anywhere. So.
It's only getting cheaper too, I guess. I will keep dancing until you advance the text.
I wasn't sure if you said that one.
Maybe if you paid attention.
Excuse me, you ask me that line every other hour.
Yes, because I'm not paying attention. I fully understand, but I do this and I understand what's causing it. I'm saying if I apply the same fix, maybe it works for you as well.
That's because we go in a conversation and then it's like, wait, did we already do this? Stop complaining and say your line.
It was taken last night. Last night? I don't think he should be shown an autopsy report, but...
We're kind of stuck.
Apparently that... yeah. Would you just, if you had an autopsy report because you're a lawyer, just randomly show it to your friend? I keep forgetting that there's a picture of a victim in there as well, because to me autopsy report is just cause of death and stuff.
It's not really random. I mean, he was there that night.
Here, my friend, look at all the gruesome details of how this person died.
Well, we just showed him the picture.
Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know, that's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya?
Well...
Oh, wait, Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she?
Okay.
That was helpful.
Then, where do we go to? Where do we go to?
I have absolutely no idea.
So there's nothing here. There's
Wait,
nothing
show him
here.
the rest of the evidence. He did have some reactions. I mean, evidence, not... Oh wait, you need to go back. It's like, why is she tapping back and forth?
Don't think the camera will do anything.
What's that? It's a camera, you take pictures with it. Huh?
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know! Hey, you're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate! I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera! Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain, just forget about it. It's a microphone! How little do they think of Larry Butts? So that they don't even bother explaining that it has a microphone attached to the camera?
Well...
What don't go showing me it then? Jeez!
So that did nothing.
That was insightful.
So... Detention center had nothing yet. Does this trigger anything?
Apparently yes. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
Okay. That office?
You mean the one we're standing in?
Wait.
Oh.
You mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy!
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake.
Okay, we made progress.
Did we get this because we exhausted all other options, or did we miss something? December 25th, Grossberg's law offices.
I think we just had to go there after the autopsy report. Or after we received that. You know, when in doubt, you go back to the office.
Really? Because I felt like we should never go back to the office because nothing happens there.
Well, sometimes it triggered something new.
Yeah, but it feels like, oh, I've done everything else, let's go there because I can't think of anything else.
I mean, yeah, that is true. Tea! Happy Sunday. How you doing? Well, at least we're there. And he still doesn't got a new painting.
That's true, he never got that thing back. Weird. Ahem! That voice. That old familiar clearing of a throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
How would he not remember our name? We're the one that got his blackmailer into jail.
I think it's because right now he doesn't have his eyes open and he's just sniffing us through his weird mustache. Like if you look at the character, it's like he's trying to move his whiskers.
I think that's just a twitch on his lip, I suppose. I don't know.
No idea.
You would think he remembers our name at least.
I would have hoped so, yeah. It's one of the first games I had on DS. So much nostalgia, I feel old. You are welcome for the trip down memory lane. The game still holds up. It's really good.
We are happy to provide.
How did you like them back then? And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
So you had a fresh youth, okay.
What does lemon have to do with this?
Maybe the scent of lemon reminds him of his youth.
I'm already going like 16 million steps ahead, like something sour? What? Where are we going with this?
Lemon doesn't smell sour.
Thought about getting on Steam many times. I want to play it. The music still slaps. Yes, it does.
They've got a remake.
Real quick, right now on Humble Bundle, Capcom has a bundle and I think the trilogy is in there as well for cheap. Check it out. Maybe today is that day.
And yes, the music fits. It's pretty good.
Yes, I like it.
Yeah.
Especially when it goes like halfway to Mega Man territory. God damn it, like I don't have enough games already.
You can never have enough games.
Do you have all games in the world? No, then you do not have that many games yet. There can never be too many good games. I'm just saying.
Go get it.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Go get it.
That sounded like it could be an official jingle.
It is.
I know it's Power Rangers, but...
No, Inspector Gadget, I believe.
No, that was...
Oh no, Go Power Rangers.
Go
yeah.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, never mind. For some reason I had Inspector Gadget in my mind.
Yeah, Power Rangers for sure. Tofu, come on!
Oh, my bad,
Yes.
my bad. Got my jingles mixed up.
Power Rangers, Inspector Gadget. Same thing.
No,
Same thing.
No, I don't remember the jingle for Inspector Gadget anymore.
You know, thinking about it now, my favorite part of every Inspector Gadget episode was when he would summon the Megazord to fight Claw. Go Gadget Megazord! Suddenly, robot.
Inspector Gadget was the red one, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, man? Something the matter?
What happened?
There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see? Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess you haven't heard anything. Okay,
Aren't we gonna show him the...
Tofu incorrectly identifying the Power Rangers jingle broke my internet for a moment. That wasn't very Mighty Morphin of you. Wow.
I can imagine that happening. It's like, well, hold on a second.
You know what I think of that, Tifa? Your actions? I find them Rita repulsive.
Rita repulsive?
I tried. I tried really hard, I'm sorry. Rita Repulsor, one of the main villains in Power Rangers?
No, that didn't work.
How about I just Ivan Ooze back into my chair?
Okay, even if it was really good, honestly, I remember nothing of the Power Rangers besides.
Tofu, did you even... Jack, you're scum. I'm trying. Trying real hard. Sometimes I break my back reaching that far. Like in that moment.
I have watched the Power Rangers when I was a kid. I wasn't like blown away with it. I wouldn't like watch on times it was on, but if it was on TV, I like wouldn't skip it at least. But I also don't recall that much of it. I don't even know how many Power Rangers there were. 5. 6.
6. If you include the white one.
I also remember like the transformation machine things they were in. Like the...
Wait. Red, blue, pink, yellow, green.
White.
Black and white, that's 7. I'm thinking 6 somehow. Didn't the green one become the black one? One of them became the white one. I'm confused, there's a lot of Power Rangers. As someone was a Pink Ranger for Halloween way too many Halloweens in a row, I am offended. Understandable.
Yeah, that is fair.
Also, wait, are you
Have you
offended?
seen the remakes, by the way?
Are you offended by Tifa or by my attempt at a really bad pun? That's the most burning question I've heard.
Did they remake the series or did they make movies out of it?
All of it. All of it is bad. I think you mean to say all of this side. It's not me.
Expect more next time. I shall study the Power Rangers for next time.
Well, I tried to fight Tifa off of the keyboard so she doesn't skip my line again.
I wasn't gonna skip it. I was just gonna position my fingers.
I hate it when you do that. It's not good. Also, why do you keep having eyelashes fall out of your eyelash holder? Eyelid? Yeah, eyelid.
First.
And then poof, you have all of them in your hand. That would be weird.
I used to have a really bad habit when I was younger of pulling my eyelashes. It makes a sound that I kept doing it for, I don't know, it was a bad habit.
Oh god, that's making my eyes tear up in
But
pain.
you can just hold me, like
no,
you don't
please,
pull them out.
No, don't, please.
I don't think it's
No.
good, but it makes
No.
like this plopping sound.
Why do you keep having eyelashes? Jack, that's 100% what happened, yes.
Anyway, don't do that. I don't know if it's healthy for your eyelashes or anything.
Pull all of your eyelashes now. No more distraction. No, please don't do it. I think you should keep them. More importantly, Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh yes. We do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office.
Gotta put something else on.
Can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Oof.
Doing that voice makes my eyes tear up.
I think we just need to present this to him. Oh, there we go.
She obviously didn't even pay the eyelash tax. She is very much paying the eyelash tax, trust me. Being here isn't good for your health. It is good for your health. Just don't do the things Tifa is doing.
We're in Europe. I'm quite sure eyelash taxes is hidden somewhere in what we pay.
Only in Belgium. Germans don't pay that. Just being in this office gives me hemorrhoids. What? What?
Do you mean Grossberg's office, or where are you at?
Martinat, I think you should ask whoever is in charge of furnishing the place you're currently in, because you need a different chair or something. That's not good. That's not good. You shouldn't be getting hemorrhoids while working.
Do not recommend.
And I'm crying again.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna keep happening because I need to do this voice.
Next time I'll remember the Power Rangers jingle.
You better!
It's okay.
I bet Tia's crying too. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Why did I make that sound? Oh my god, do you remember that clip of a group of penguins walking and one of them falls over and then the rest of them goes this is making me legitimately cry. Here.
Ew. Keep your tears. Tears of the Jack.
If the chair is going up your butt, there's an issue. We'll check with HR. 100% agreed.
Wait, that's not supposed to happen?
Only if you wanted to. And if your workplace is cool with it?
I thought those were like the extra comfy chairs.
They will keep your back straight. And
Keep
your legs
position.
too, because you won't be sitting down on it, I would think. Did you remember? He was a lawyer, here, in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Not even a pun in that one.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Maybe he likes hammocks or almonds.
Or hams.
Or hams. He puts the hams... Yeah, wait, that doesn't work in... Otherwise I would have said he puts the hams in his mouth because mond is mouth.
We're not going international with the puns, I don't think. No.
Yeah, oh yeah, it doesn't
Why
work.
does this character not have a pun name? Disappointed now. Delete the game.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Supposedly.
Can we now talk about him?
Who's this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes, the DL6 incident.
I think we saw that on the picture, no?
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
When we checked the pictures on his
With
desk.
Mia's and Maya's mom.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Oh.
See, injustice makes Tifa's stomach go. Brought it up to HR, they said some people pay extra for these kinds of chairs. True.
You got lucky.
Yeah, in a way, I guess. Can't believe I got one of those hosts of Top Gear for Ace Attorney. That's Richard Hammond, no? I want to say Richard Hammond. I've seen an episode of Top Gear many years ago, like decades, way before I forgot the name. The main host guy said some very weird things, and then I lost all interest in anything he does.
I know it exists. I've seen the face of what I think is the host, and that's like all. Never cared for it.
Fair enough. Let's learn more about DL6. Is it like Ice 9?
We have seen it on one of the pictures on his desk in the previous cases.
That was the case with Mia's
Yeah.
mom, where she was used as a spirit medium and then that went wrong. Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. It was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
There we go. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of a victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. You already know all of this. But somehow, Phoenix forgot.
Just to refresh your memory.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of a late victim. The testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. It doesn't necessarily mean that her mom was wrong. It's just that they couldn't prove it. I'm just saying. It's laws. Oops, I guess I'm a fake Top Gear fan. Dun 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 dun.
Busted. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grosberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it. Please don't mention anywhere near here because it can cost me my career. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father? Dum dum dum.
It's a really small world.
Cheers.
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
Misty Fay's photo, an old photograph. DL6 Incident Exhibit A is written on the back. I remember picking up that picture 2 cases ago.
Where are we gonna find him though?
Detention center.
Oh,
Hopefully he's back. There we go. Still Christmas. Detention center visitors room.
What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. But Edgey-kun,
Notice us, senpai.
please.
We just want to represent
Take
you.
that! Ellipses. Edgeworth.
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. Well, we're pretty good. We are pretty good.
Couldn't we just point at Maya and go,
I'll admit it. I'm impressed, right? California is a very small country where close to 20% of the population are in law enforcement and the justice system.
wouldn't that technically make for a very safe society? Or very corrupt? I mean, corruption has been a big part of the franchise already, so I recant my statement. It's probably not for the better of it.
You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the... Let's ignore everything you said. About the DL6 incident.
Let's get to the point. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job.
And just thought of something.
What? Tell me.
You expected a new plot point, but it is me, DL6!
Like that one had to come from your toes. It is I.
It is I, DL6! That's for all the JoJo fans out there. I need a moment to recover.
Like that one is so bad.
But
I still need to
just like Dio in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, DL6 keeps coming back. Honestly, that's a great summary of this game's overarching story. More than that, fist bump for that. Exactly.
With every plot twist now, it's you expected this, but
Yes.
it's probably I.
DL6! Wait, I need to JoJo pose.
That's still too natural.
Yeah, true. I can't do it. I don't have a body for it. To be a gymnast, I think. No.
I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
It only occurred to me that I could go for that joke when I heard you pronounce it. So, thank you for enabling me.
You are very welcome, I suppose.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know, but I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Are you singing?
Wow. Ask everything you like, and what do we ask?
Did you do it? Who were you on the boat with? Why were you at the scene of a murder?
I would think priorities, no?
Yes, for example.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed and I saw it all.
Ooh, wait. Okay, yeah. I was gonna ask. He's been there, he saw it happen, but they still needed to go all the way for a spirit medium to find out who did it.
He was a kid.
Yeah, and traumatized and all of that, so I get it.
My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, the suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct. That spirit medium? That was my mom. What? You mean you're...
They probably even wear the same traditional spirit medium from that mountain area clan people outfit.
The other 20% of the population in Japanifornia are spirit mediums.
No. It's 20% in law enforcement and the justice system.
40% of spirit
Then
mediums.
79.9% are in film and hot dogs. And the very smallest part, 0.00001%, that's spirit mediums.
I feel like there's more, but sure. I'll take your percentages. It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
15 years ago?
December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What does that mean?
Is there such a thing? Is there a statute of limitations on murder?
So the case got too old?
Yes. Basically, if a crime happens and enough time passes, the crime is not punishable by law anymore. You have that with a lot of things in most countries. I think in Germany, though, murder cannot expire in that way.
I'm quite sure
Other
murder
things
doesn't expire, because sometimes you have like, oh, by new technology, they found DNA and they caught the guy who murdered 12 girls in 1961.
In reality, no. In Japanifornia, yes. Okay, fair enough.
So you just gotta get away for long enough and then
Correct.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Also 15 years is not a lot of time.
Well, they need to have a plot happen somehow. They need some sort of urgency.
How far away is Mexico from Japanifornia? I mean, just hide there for 15 years and then come back.
You mean...
With a big sign, I did it.
You mean Mexico Rita? When there's Japanifornia here, then there's Mexico Rita there. And I think the island of Hawaii, Alaska, is also like somewhere north, but also south, and it's kind of weird. It's cold but warm at the same time. Something like that. What?
Nick? What does that mean?
When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. What do you mean the case never happened?
And then you ask him, what's the status? Status of what? About this DL6 incident.
We shredded all the files, sorry. Wait, the case is gone? I think it's just not punishable anymore. What? It doesn't matter. It comes down to the same
the case is just closed.
Yeah, true. I mean, they only have that one hard drive in the justice system, and when that's full...
It's not possible to... Once closed, it's closed forever.
Japanifornia and Tex-Mexico. Yes. That's why I see so many Tex-Mex restaurants. More than not, one day I'll be filthy rich like Jeff Bezos, which somehow, it doesn't matter how, I will have that money. And I will, among other things I will do for the better of mankind, I will open 2 restaurants. And they'll be fusion restaurants. The first one will be Japanifornia. The second will be Tex-Mexico. And I will have to try to hire you to run both of them. So clear some space in your calendar circa 20 years from now, I guess.
Let's go with 15. It's more symbolic, isn't it?
Oh, true, before the statute of limitations runs out on my offer. Yeah, sorry. 14 years, 364 days.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It would be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
Not in Tex-Mexico.
True.
So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
Like father, like son.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
Too soon.
I'd rather not talk about it.
About footsteps?
Anything else we should present? That picture on the boat now?
Yes.
Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
Now we're getting there.
Oh my god.
What do you think, Wright?
Is this something that normal people do with their lawyers? They play games like this? Okay, please, we wish to prepare for your upcoming case in court, and we have a couple of questions for you. So first of all, is your name actually Miles Edgeworth? What do you think, lawyer? For somebody who got so angry at people not saying their names when they were asked in court, playing this game with us is...
He's trying to test us to see if we're worthy of representing him.
But I'm pretty sure it's either us or nobody.
I mean,
so
yeah.
Maybe some help would be nice. I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Oh, let me guess. He did have a gun on him, and he did have it pointed at him, but he's not the one who shot, but it was a mysterious person who was standing on shore who shot the person in the back.
Okay,
and he
so
killed him.
Here's what happened. Miles Edgeworth, had a really rough day at the office, and something inside of him snapped. He went full creepo stalker mode, found Robert Hammond, the guy who he blames for his father's death being unsolved at the very least, probably who also murdered his dad, because we need that extra spicy drama. He went to Gumshoe, finagled a gun out of his hands, went to meet him on the boat. He pulled the gun, he was about to pull the trigger, but then, just in that moment, a meteorite entered orbit. It almost entirely burned up while it entered the Earth's atmosphere. There was a loud explosion as that happened, as the meteorite split into smaller parts.
No, it was just the impact in the body.
No. Which would set in motion the burst shot feature of the camera going off. And the last sliver of meteorite from space came down, hurtling down like a railgun, top speed, pierced the heart of a person at just the right angle, making it seem like a plausible gunshot wound, into the water, evaporated on impact
in and
because
out.
Damage.
Eaten by a fish.
Eaten by a fish, eaten by a crocodile, eaten by a Japanifornia resident who likes to really eat crocodile.
The Japanifornia now is really dangerous.
Exactly. And then Edgeworth was like, I'm not a murderer, but maybe I was. And now he actually wants to be punished. It's deep. It's so deep.
I think we already solved the case.
If any of this is gonna be true in the end.
Can we just skip to the trial now?
We should. Phoenix. Now, Miles, why did we find your knife at the scene? Miles?
But can you spell the word knife?
Suddenly Danganronpa. Quick, think of letters. Put them in place. Oh, he got turned into Larry Samurai. Ugh. Doesn't that happen a bunch
at
of
every
times?
party.
Like that people had to hide a body and they put them into meat products?
I think you've seen too much Sweeney Todd.
Is that a only TV and movie thing?
Plot twist.
Because I know, right? Spoilers. Or is that something that actually has been done a couple times? Because I would expect it to be.
I mean, yes, it has been done a couple times, but it's not like all the time.
Find out how the sausage is made.
Like meat grinding a human still takes a bit.
It happened in real life, unfortunately. Yeah. So,
Tasty
life
sausages.
imitates art.
Xenoblade Chronicles too.
Why did you have to bring that into a talk about borderline cannibalism?
You started it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you.
Of course we will.
Will you?
Yes.
What do you think happens when we don't?
Tifa, I woke up this morning wanting Edgey-kun to notice me. Now he does.
Fine.
Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know.
For the previous trial. And his help. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. As if we needed that so far, but... Well, I guess we should.
Well, yes, we have. They all written a letter of request.
What's that?
Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one!
Wow.
Ah, it's calming down. Whew, that was scary.
Wait. There's an afterquake!
You can't see that. That's a stable camera.
Oh my god, the image stabilizer made... I was shaking the camera, I don't think you could see any of that. That's impressive. Didn't know it had that feature.
Well done, well done. We survived.
At least I didn't see the shaking on the preview.
That was scary.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
Suddenly earthquake and...
Hiding under the table?
There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
Who does? Like,
Oh.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
The guard, though. Like, that is the MVP. He does his duty through everything.
God
Storm,
doesn't give a fuck.
volcano,
Earthquake, apocalypse, doesn't matter.
He will stand there and guard that door with his life.
I think, honestly, at this point, either it's a cardboard cutout,
We'll just pretend we're watching.
Or it's a really elaborate 3D painting. You know, people sometimes paint like on the ground, like a hole or something that people then feel like they are falling into if they walk over it. He is just drawn on that wall and door in that corner to give you the impression.
Is just a good citizen of Japanifornia doing his duty to protect his country and everyone in it.
He actually loves earthquakes because that means with the shaking of the ground he can work out his calves and his butt and his core muscles because he is favoring the moves.
You sometimes see like these dance videos where people keep their upper body completely straight and only move their legs.
Yes.
Like that's what happened with this dude. He kept his upper body completely straight and just did the balancing thing with his legs. Someone needs to give this man a raise. And a cookie.
Multiple raises.
Multiple cookies.
He's drawn onto walls like a Roadrunner cartoon. That's what I'm saying. That is plausible.
This is a good citizen.
Are we shaming Edgeworth for taking cover in an earthquake? Also, I've never been in an earthquake, but I believe when there is one, you should hide under the desk.
I've been in one, but I slept through it.
You don't count, Tifa. That was a small one, too.
It was, but still, I've slept through it. Well, I guess we're done. Time to start tears! Yes, have lots of fun.
Please enjoy.
It's good. It really is good. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. This would be us. Like, I'd have to convince you to get up and tell you it's over.
Yes. But you wouldn't just leave.
Well,
like, oh, there's a person having a panic attack over there because of a natural disaster. Let's leave him there. Bye.
This is no, with you, maybe I would. Because this is like, you know, when you have a kid or a dog that
Give
doesn't
me a sense of normalcy.
That doesn't want to come along, and then you do the fake, okay, I'm gonna leave you here, I'm leaving, and then they go like, oh no, don't leave me, and then they come. Like my dog was exactly the same.
But you know I'm way too clingy. You just need to walk 2 steps.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I would leave you, because then I know you would come along.
Horrible, horrible people.
Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Do we really just not care about him having a...
He's fine. The guard is there with him.
Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
He's in safe hands.
What's going on here?
Eek!
What's wrong, detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to you all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot are hard. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mitch...
See, I told you.
Mitchworth.
Second witness.
You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just... I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? Yes. No, sir. Show the thing. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal.
Good job.
I'm glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. So sweet. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Out here? You've just moved here from your mountain retreat thing. What are you talking about?
She was just there for training.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right.
That's okay, we left him.
Yeah, it's cool. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mentioned it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. You need to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. I was never that scared of him when he was in school.
I mean, it's a logical thing to be scared of.
Yes. But again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
To be continued after these messages. I guess.
I think Tifa is trying to say that while she saves, BRB.
BRB. We're back.
We are. The amount of Texaco gas stations in Texas is too damn high.
It's too damn high. Too damn high. Too damn high.
Based on the name, I would expect that to be the most dominant chain down there. Am I correct? Also,
I expect there to be a lotta.
Oh my god. Are you back down in Texaco? Or do you just randomly remember randomly?
Mommy, how are you doing?
Happy Sunday, how are you doing?
What he said.
December 26, 9:44 am, District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
And there we go.
There we go. Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
No. I think you mean to say it's Manfred von Karma?
Oh yeah, of course. He's the German.
Do I get to do the German voice now?
He's the German.
Right.
He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case?
Maybe he just picks the easy ones.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Oh,
It's
like how
same
you
thing
were.
About you. Yeah, think? Yeah, I think. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
I like how now your German accent is already slowly seeping into that line.
Yeah. I need to warm up to it.
That's the first line where I actually heard it.
I do not know what you are talking about.
I mean, where you weren't trying for it, but I heard it.
Listen, I can either bring in the German or I cannot. But once it's unleashed, it's a wild beast.
Ah, Manfred. Meine Liebe.
Manfred?
Manfred.
You will learn how to pronounce German names in this video. At least how we pronounce him. I don't know how he wants it pronounced.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man, to be fair.
Not with that name to me, I'm sorry. It doesn't sound scary at all. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute. To appreciate him.
I'm sorry if a slash fic just writes itself off of these lines. What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep!
How dare this person do their job?
Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Clearly.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
The number keeps getting bigger. Why do you think next one is gonna be 30?
That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, can you like take your shirt and do the thing?
Get out the push-up bra.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Don't you think, Mia?
Oh, now she doesn't feel appreciated and worthy
Correctly.
and a good assistant.
Correctly.
I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach.
I think it's because I haven't been training.
That stupid waterfall that we didn't go to with her.
My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
You better.
How rude is Phoenix suddenly? Like, come on.
What are you whispering about?
It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. What a douchebag suddenly. December 26, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. It's 3 in German.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
That is absolute Count Vampire.
Punkt, Punkt, Punkt. Dot, dot, dot. Mr. Wait, I forgot my voice.
Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Is he awake?
Why don't they all start with full?
Okay. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here? Were I not completely prepared? Wait, I need to give him more of a voice.
No, that's fine. You're gonna forget it otherwise.
Wait.
I think the accent gives it away, don't worry.
Yeah, I think so too, but...
Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please.
Oh god, quick. I should have prepared for this moment. Tifa, give me some German qualities.
German quality?
Yes.
Punctual.
Okay, yeah.
Likes beer.
Okay. Likes beer, has at least one car that he washes religiously. Polishes it by hand because it's mine car. Deep angry, excuse me?
Foolish fool doing foolish foolities.
Can I pull off like a what do I associate with like peak? Definitely punctual. Yes. Everything
Absolutely.
about this person is on purpose. Manfred von Karma-ish.
I'm quite sure this dude has very bad karma. You get this?
Decisive evidence.
You sounded better before.
Fuck you. Karen. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
Shrift, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for the lurk. Now you're missing the Manfred.
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective
Dick Gumschuhe. It's German. Okay, gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
And here he is.
Given the fact that now I have to do three different voices for 3 different characters on screen, you should have been Karma. It's too late though.
Hey, he's the first one that doesn't ask Widow, state your name.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
Oh, he brought a map.
The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake.
Why does the boat look like a bullet to me?
I mean, I see the boat shape in it. I'm more like, how is that the middle of the lake?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of middle there, and it's not where that boat is.
We'll take it.
At least not the very middle.
There were 2 men on the boat. There happened to be a woman camping on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m. she had 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. I went towards the boat rental shop.
Overhead map of Good Lake added to the courtroom.
But wait, now he mentioned the lady at the camp as the second, which was the second witness.
I think there's only one.
Where's the other witness?
I don't think there was another one. We've talked about this. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! I've worked with this person before. Like, not from Karma, of course, but I've met people like
Hey,
that.
I knew he looked familiar. I've seen him at your workplace.
I've worked with people like that before, and I'm happy that I don't need to anymore.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma!
Yes? Yeah?
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Do you do the thing?
He did a little oh.
Oh no. Manfred is the kind of guy that unironically goes to people and does the like completely ignoring boundaries. You work with the prosecutor von Karma?
The one and only.
Someone very much like this person. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Kabam!
Yes, of course, you're quite right.
No, he's not. That's not how that works.
Guilty.
I like how he just took that.
The rest of Edgeworth.
Man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
Let's go through it first and then press.
We headed to the scene of a crime as fast as we could.
Also, wait, what do you mean go through it first and then press? You can't even press now. You always go through it first.
Cool, let's go through it first.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Cool.
I see, very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Jetzt. Los.
Hast du jetzt noch nicht angefangen?
Das dauert so lange. Okay, where's that man now? Press.
Q.
Thanks. You received a call from a man.
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection.
Holy shit, did you hear that voice?
That was really deep. I have to plug this in more to even hear that.
There was so much bass, it's less that I heard the objection. It's more that I felt it shaking through my body. That's like Mortal Kombat.
Objection! Fight for your life.
I can't even go that low. Holy shit.
That's really deep.
Okay, so going with the fact that I can't do that voice, when he says objection, he's summoning demons from his core.
Summoning his immortal powers.
That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously. Different people. There were two witnesses.
See?
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lotta hard. What happened next, detective? Okay.
Seems alright.
Makes sense. Yeah, let's talk about that. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. Please tell me Tifa has a perfect sounding southern accent for Lotta. Yes, mommy. Yes, if you miss it on Friday, you're in for a treat. Don't ignore all of this. It's better than what you have hoped for, what you wished for, what you dreamed of. Just wait. Mark my words and give us feedback on this later.
No, I do not.
Mm-hmm. It's very south of everywhere to be in
That is very true.
detail about it. Okay, didn't suspect him. Fine.
For pressing that.
He just wanted me to do more of the German voice. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection!
Ah, it went south, I see. Yes, south of every country you can think of.
It didn't really work very well.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's with that face? I have never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. It makes me stumble over my words. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. That's rude. He's trying his best. Continue now. Which body? I mean, scratch my question with the autopsy report. Did you find any clues on the body?
A single bullet was recovered from the body.
No, that's a meteor.
Exactly. It's just shaped like that because of the force.
Yeah. It got streamlined in the process.
Never in my life did I expect to hear the words deep thrusting poppycock. Ace Attorney is a very good game. The writing is up there.
They know what they did there.
Yes, they had to have known.
He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Pistol bullet found in the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol. I wanted to say .22, but it's .22 caliber, right? Why did you have to arrest him? Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
A murder weapon?
The pistol. Detective Gumshoe! That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, so sorry, Your Honor.
And there we go again.
Press again. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Yeah, I mean, every boat has its defense pistol in Japan or California.
Exactly. What if Gordy somehow suddenly showed up and attacked the boat? Wouldn't you want to have been safe?
Yeah, what if the Japanifornians suddenly think we're a good snack and try to eat us?
Exactly. Exactly. Oh god, he even does this thing. Yes, the same evil laugh, is that true? That's a laugh? I thought it's a...
Well, he did have a grin with it.
Yeah, but still.
There were fingerprints of a pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
But it turns out he is left-handed during this trial. What?
Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Pistol, the murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Okay, so we already have a difference there.
True, because there's only one picture on the camera. Actually, no, there
the
were
witness
several.
heard 2 shots.
Oh, true. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic marking on the bullet matched the pistol.
Well, guilty.
Clearly.
Hey, Nick, what does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Fuck. What is... As we all know, they're like the fingerprints of a gun. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
How's Tears of the Kingdom?
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun.
Martha, it's almost like you've played this before.
The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot.
Never even heard of that.
Really? I've watched so much CSI as a youth. Yeah. Basically, as the bullet is ejected out of a barrel.
Yeah, I knew you could, like, do that, but that it has a name. Never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
It's a red face, man. You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt? Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge.
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? Now?
This dude is horrible.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway?
I feel so bad for the judge.
Why is his name Manfred von Karma and not Manfred the Karen?
I mean...
December 26, 11:09 a.m. District
We're
Court
still
Defendant
in the
number,
District
number
Court.
2. Tifa didn't skip it. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon.
Yeah, I didn't feel like telling you.
And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. You would think, by the way, this was like discussed beforehand.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
like I'm saying,
well,
for somebody who already blows a gasket when a person doesn't state their full name for the record in court, he is a horrible person to defend.
out of all people, you should know better. Like,
Yes.
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then, the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that?
Why would you even go on a boat to the middle of the lake at midnight on Christmas?
To talk to a person
Who you believe killed your
who you
father?
point a gun at and then you shoot you? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is some very dramatic reasoning behind all of it.
Probably.
Say, Maya?
What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry. It's no good.
Ugh.
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Yeah, you're useless. No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense.
Defense? What is the sport? Defense.
And what's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Well, not today. Really? Whoa. Right?
What?
Don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
Exactly. Let's throw a pity party for all of us at the same time. I suck. I suck too. It's fine. We all suck.
It's bad for my heart.
Sorry. Whoops. Yeah.
Bad for the heart, huh? Like a bullet?
That was pretty good. I didn't expect it. Sorry. It hit me out of the blue like that gun apparently did.
Court is now back in session. Mr. von Karma, call your witness.
Yes.
Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Here we go, Mame. Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a Universität?
That I am.
Gut.
I call him to the
Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? She has big teeth.
I can't even do the...
It looks like a mask.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. It's shape. You all need to learn some manners.
Manners. Ooh. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Fuck, now we're going there
Do it.
again.
Do it. Do it. Bring us south of everything.
I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
I can't do a lot of hearts.
Here we go, the witness's account with Tifa's version of whatever
You're
a southern
putting pressure
accent
on me. It makes it worse.
Now I'm putting pressure on you.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. And when I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. And there wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
I love how you just speed ran that line.
Well, she talks fast.
Very true. Enough.
Huh.
Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence.
Very well. This is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of a murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgey-kun.
He knows the name.
Miles Edgeworth. Maybe he only has ever read it.
Order! 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 I will have order!
Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Can we talk about this first? Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
Stop stalling for time.
You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know? Yes, please explain the thing by repeating the thing.
Guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
Yes.
Nope. Oh, fuck!
Honestly, I found nothing.
I actually did that. Oh.
I don't know, I thought her testimony was straight.
I don't know. I thought her testimony was strange. She was so vague about everything.
I bet Von Karma probably fed her her lines.
Good thing this means we don't just quit.
Tifa just gives up.
But if you don't cross-examine her, the judge will...
He'll bang down that flimsy gavel of his and declare Edgeworth guilty.
I guess we'll just have to bluff it.
But if we mess up, contempt of court.
Hey, if we lose, we'll be held in public contempt.
Right.
Objection.
I'm so happy that the game has a Tifa safety. Do you want to give up? Yes. Are you sure?
Hey, you have done this before too. This is the first time I have.
I do not recall. I do recall. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well.
Ow. That even hurt my ears.
Yeah, but he does it different.
Yeah, do it softer.
No, it's the German way.
Before it was fine.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Same. Witness's account. Go to our items, please. Present. Oh, present. Let's check the newspaper article again. Don't present, just check. Enter.
Oh.
Press keys, please.
Enter.
No, enter. It doesn't say anything. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Back. Wait, there was something. There was something about the amount of gunshots. You even brought that up.
Yeah.
Let's just press her first.
How about we press everywhere?
No, there's no point. It was Christmas Eve, we know that.
Well, in my car.
Why were you camping there anyway? In the no camping area.
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further.
If we have the option.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
He's not the one who says that.
Wait now, I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
At least for that. Go like, okay, I'll allow it.
There.
Okay.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope. Looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
We have to go to how that picture was taken. Should we present the picture?
Wait, I heard this bang come from the lake. Press.
We just pressed here.
No,
I
we
went
did.
one back.
Oh, then keep going. Press. How can
Okay,
she tell
let's-
with this fog?
Okay, let's press everything first and then come with evidence.
Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You are asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
No wonder he won. He just bullies everyone into giving up.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? What about Gordy? Are you sure about that?
Sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. Press further.
Might as well.
How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... No? Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Oh, this dude, seriously.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor... You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
Excuse me, what about the other dude?
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
It was Edgeworth.
Who was that?
Oh, it was me.
Maya?
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not.
Do you require to poop?
Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Where's this going? Enough. Judge declares the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. That's Edgeworth.
Wait.
No, maybe not.
Never mind. I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
We're on the same side, like we're a team. They see that, right?
I don't think it matters in this case, yeah.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong. Wrong. What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have a right to cross-examine her again. That completely slipped past me.
Order! 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 Order!
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Come on, Judge.
Oh?
Don't be bullied.
I'm sorry, Mr. von Karma, but I cannot.
Yes, don't let him
What?
bully you.
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
Good job, Maya. Good job.
Peh! I care not for those melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm ruining. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction in her or else. In here.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement.
Want to just press everyone?
I want you to read your line because these are new.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
How do you see that clear as day with a picture that is like that?
For pressing.
Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright.
Maybe we have to present the picture where it shows blurry.
I guess. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it. If you can.
Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty.
Stop pressing everything. Damn. That's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in there. I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So now they start punishing you for pressing pointlessly. Let's go through it first and then...
You can't go through it. This is the only thing.
Then it's the picture.
Yeah, that's the next thing.
Yeah.
Percent. I was hoping just with objecting we would go, hey, that's not true. But that's not how it works.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
Oh, what? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me... I had to.
Look at this photo.
You were thinking it, right?
Yeah, I was. The photo I took so bad. No. The photo I took.
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of a man on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point!
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please!
He probably prepped her really well, unlike our side.
He told her not to say that? Isn't that illegal? Not in Japan or Phone.
Well.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart!
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished getting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
He used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Okay, don't press. Let's check the thing that we got from Gumshoe.
Okay, the mist was...
Outlay. Layout.
Check.
Could she have seen them?
I mean, yeah, the boat was like here, in view from the car.
Okay, there's... I mean, if you ask me, with binoculars she still wouldn't have seen more. That's not how fog works, right?
You know what makes no sense on this map?
Tell me.
The locations of everything. When we enter, we stand first at the samurai dog place.
Yeah.
The sign, one went left, one went right. Camping was right. The boating was to the left.
Maybe it was just on the right side, but it pointed left.
And now both are left.
Yeah, well, it's difficult to explain in 2 dimensions.
Yeah, but still. I think we need to get to this point.
Honestly, no, I still think it's the picture again. Go forward to the thing where she used binoculars. Okay, she got back in the car, cool. Fine. I would say press.
Okay, well, we have nothing to present, really.
Because exactly, thank you, this is what I was going to say. If it was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him.
I did, yeah.
Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Okay.
Then show the...
Setting up of the camera, maybe?
No, show the picture on the last one. Because I think we had the right idea, it's just that just pressing wasn't enough.
So this one or the...
Yeah. No. No.
We're skipping?
Yeah. Okay, so that does not contradict that. I think that won me any points with a judge.
I think it's just setting up the camera we have to...
Okay, do it then.
Sorry.
Present the camera on this one.
Like that needs to... We need to get to the point about the noise.
It makes sense to me, but... Nope.
Wrong.
What do you think about the witness's statement?
Alright, we have room for 2 more oopsie daisies.
What else can we present?
What's with that second picture again?
This one? That's the map.
I have no idea what we're supposed to go with.
Press
everything?
I think she is hunting for Gordy.
Cool, but what does that have to do with anything she's saying right now?
Taken automatically? Maybe the automatically. We haven't gotten to the fact that she wasn't the one to take the picture, technically.
Press all the other things she's saying first.
Okay. Start at the beginning then.
I don't think... Wait, maybe we get punished again for that too.
How about I just press here?
Try it. Your camera.
Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained!
Ah, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Okay, I think we can press everything on. Why would she bring binoculars? Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars?
Yesterday you mentioned that you were looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that?
Oh, good thinking.
Completely ignored that part. I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? Now we're getting there.
Yeah.
The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright! Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
I shall drink your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yes. This is a make it or break it time. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Oh, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
Show the article of Gordy.
Here?
Yes. Now she says it's about meteor showers. Actually, no, wait.
I think here we should
yes,
go with
do
the
that
loud
again
noise.
because loud noise. Yeah.
Present.
That was correct. You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie.
Says who?
Says you. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Oof.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Show evidence.
Now comes the...
Your Honor, take a
no,
look
we're
at
wrong.
this.
We have no evidence.
What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
Gordy.
I thought it already said it was wrong, but
No,
it's just
showing you
linking,
that you can mess this up.
Present.
Miss Hart, this is what you are trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy! I have a sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
do we have proof? We have
The
a lake
camera
photo.
setup?
The lake photo.
We just escaped the lake photo.
I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
The lake photo. Why else would she have a picture of something on the
Yeah.
lake, if not for the lake pictures?
That is true. So we go with it?
Yeah. Here's my proof. It's simple.
If it's simple, then why have you obviously made an error, Mr. Wright?
It's the camera with the loud noise,
Erk?
I think. What's that?
Go home. Consider a career change.
Gah!
How can we be so casually toss aside this evidence? Oops, wrong evidence.
Luckily for you, I'm in a patient mood, Mr. Wright. One more time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster?
It's this one.
Not the fact that she has a picture of something happening on the friggin' lake?
No, the setup of the camera is the proof.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take pictures in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake, this is the evidence I was using first.
Hey, it's okay, we're still getting there.
Is this trial day 1? Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is.
Welcome back, Swift.
It is the first day.
And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you?
How would you even hide that?
That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah. Not bad. Are all your lawyers that smart?
No.
So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Yeah, but you don't see shit. Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey?
But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart! Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Alright, fine. I'll testify. Won't change nothing though.
Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Maybe now we'll get to the sound.
Real quick, can we save after she gave her testimony? Because we have 1 HP left.
That is true. Let's have a look. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of the monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. When I saw a flash near one of the man's hands and I heard another gunshot, I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Cross me hard and hope it to fry. Blech. Cross me hard and hope to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
We can say.
How about I do it in the next one? Or over this one?
Might as well do this one. Just don't make mistakes anymore.
Fair enough. Alright.
Now I feel a bit better. Oh. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why, was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first. Haha, very funny.
You understand what this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I'll announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay, right, quick. Save again. Because I'm pretty sure we're gonna mess this up and then we don't need to go through all of this text again. Okay, that doesn't matter. Jedi fight back. Hello? Person with a lot of numbers for the name. Happy Sunday. I will call you 10. How are you doing? Also, no Jedis here, I'm afraid.
We are fighting back.
Yes.
Not very well, as you can see, but we're fighting back.
Trying real hard.
Okay, investigative photographer.
Cool.
Nothing wrong with that.
Matter.
Picture of the monster. Also good.
Also fair.
Also fine.
Camping. Cool.
Okay, we can talk about that. We got bang number 1.
Oh, I know what it is.
What?
Okay. First bang, then she watched the boat. Yep, keep going.
A flash near one of the men's
Heard another
hands.
gunshot. Okay. Fired 3 times.
Okay. Present and... It's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be correct.
It's wrong. It's flashing.
Didn't flash. Wait.
But that clearly...
Wait. Didn't it flash the entire time?
No.
It's to indicate that you can have it wrong.
No, the text box disappears.
Okay, yeah.
We've been playing the same game. Okay, clearly this never happened. So, I have no idea what it is, if not that.
Wait.
Wait!
While I was hiding...
Wait, then there's something else. The question is, what do we need to present? We have one picture, but there were 2 loud noises. So do we need to present the camera or the picture?
I don't think it matters.
Or should we press first?
Wait, let's...
Press on the first bang.
On the first bang. And at the bang, I look straight out at the time. The time? The time of the murder, if you mean that, is 1:15 midnight. But she doesn't say anything about the time at the moment.
Exactly what sort of sound was it?
It could also be that the gun already fired a shot before the whole lake thing, no?
Technically, yes. I guess.
So maybe we're too stuck on the...
Well, I'm trying to figure out how we can get out of it.
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected.
Okay.
Pressing doesn't hurt us, right?
Not this time, no. There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
Also, can we talk about how we shot 2 times and only 1 bullet hit?
3 times!
Yeah, but we only heard 2 shots, so
That's the
let's
thing.
assume...
It was shot 3 times, we have 1 picture, and she heard 2 sounds.
Yeah, but he only got hit once.
Yes!
We're like standing right in front of each other. I want to say it's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, but the whole 3 bullets of 3 shots, 2 sounds, 1 picture is throwing me off. Like the numbers don't add up.
What did I do now? What are you giving me to look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Yes, but where?
Witness! Continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay, so it's the thing we just did. It's the previous one.
This one.
Yeah.
And then present what?
I have no idea.
So I just
That's the thing,
watched
but
the
I mean,
boat.
he said this would be a good moment for evidence. I think we can rule out the picture of Mia's and Maya's mom.
It could also be that evidence is here. Then I saw a flash.
Press.
Oh.
No, press. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Let's see what he gives for a hint after. Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? Don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither.
I'd better find some sort of contradiction in his testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma in any other way. There has to be something.
Okay, you didn't say anything about evidence now. So it has to be... It was this one, no?
No, the next one. Actually, yes, the previous one, I think.
Yeah, it's this one. The camera again?
I would say do the camera.
Oh, here, wait. Back. It's the second. There wasn't much else to look at. How about on this one? Wait, I'm just gonna do it.
What are you trying to go?
The autopsy. 2 shots. 1 bullet shot to the heart. Maybe now we can go to the... He only got hit. Wait, I'm just gonna present it. We saved. Present.
Press the button then. And that was wrong.
Okay.
You don't need to go through the
2
conversation.
shots
It's
time.
wrong.
We're being 2-shotted left and right ourselves here.
The thing is, I could argue my way out of this. The problem is the game doesn't go the way I wanted to do it. Now, what was the thing I said? I don't care who you are.
He said the evidence thing on...
So, let's check the camera thing.
Nope.
Nope.
I still think it's the autopsy report.
But...
It says 1 bullet.
Oh, for a second I thought I saved.
Then we're fucked. At least then we know what happens
Where are we
to...
going with this?
Maybe at the second...
When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Then I saw a flash. I heard another gunshot.
Wait. The picture maybe again. There was... If it was Gordy or anything, she should have seen something. And then you would check
So
your
the
pictures,
picture.
no?
Nope.
Okay, maybe not.
What the hell?
What are we missing? Maybe,
This is Danganronpa all over again.
maybe it's the bullet?
I don't care about the scoops.
Should we press everything again?
heard the bang. How is there not a picture of this? Like, I don't get that part.
Use the gun?
What are you trying to go for?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Did I use the camera or the picture here?
The picture, I believe. Use the camera?
No, I used the camera. Look at this photograph. And it's wrong.
No.
What the hell?
Or we're just at the wrong point.
What the hell?
What do you mean with 7?
It's my unlucky number. How do you know? I feel so bad seeing you two struggle. I don't know how the game wants me to wrap my head around the evidence I have to make it a thing with what this lady is saying. Because she heard one bang, she heard another bang. The thing got shot 3 times. She has one picture. We've done this one.
Okay, yeah, we have done this one.
Tifa was on the right track. We say so much, I have no idea which track you mean.
I'm thinking of what my track was now as well. What was my track? What was my track?
I think we can agree that the entire first half of her examination here is just pointless.
With looking at something on the lake, thank you.
So Gordy?
No, Gordy is wrong. Did we already present the camera? We're sure?
Yes, that's the first thing I used because I imagined if there is a bang, there should be a picture.
I would think with there was nothing else to see, you would check your camera immediately. Did we already use the camera on the second one? Where she was like, oh, there was nothing to see?
No, I don't think I have. I'm gonna start writing it down. There wasn't anything else to see? What? What are you... What?
There wasn't much else to look at. If you heard a bang, I'm gonna use the camera. If you heard a bang, and you know your camera takes a picture of that, and you don't see anything on the lake, wouldn't you check your camera?
Try it. And that was wrong.
How do I...
I swear if you accidentally save instead of loading.
Load, yes. I did offer to put
I don't
it in
know how
the
much we
second
have to
one.
repeat if we get a game over. So let me start writing this down. So 1 sec. First bang. We've used the camera and we've used the photo.
We have used this one.
I believe I've used both. Feel free to try it again.
I'm gonna give the... Okay.
Nope.
It's not the map, so there's nothing weird about load.
I don't understand the logic they want me to apply. Like, I want to help you so bad, but it's kind of fun seeing you struggle. Let us keep struggling, we'll get there eventually, and then I'll be really mad because I will probably disagree with what we were supposed to do.
When I heard the bang, he did say the evidence sting at this one, right? I looked straight out at that lake. Did you maybe see a vision of Misty Faye?
Oh my god. This game is really bad with jumps and stretches and logic. Yes!
Okay. It's not the bullet.
It's also not the bullet. I didn't think it was gonna be, but I'll scratch it off anyway.
We're kinda getting out of options. Load, yes. Are we even on this right point? I look straight out at that lake. Also, wait, let me save here because we're...
Go ahead.
Override, yes. Back. I used a bullet, right?
Yes.
Did we already use the gun?
No.
Gun it is. We are definitely at the wrong point. It has to.
This game needs a quick save and quick load button. So we can sketch up the gun as well.
We use camera?
Yes.
Autopsy report.
If that's it, I swear. No, thank goodness.
Load, yeah. I keep doubting about the load
I'm peeking
that's
up
saving.
like a groundhog, like...
Okay, it's not the gun. It's not the bullet. It's not the map.
Use the article, I swear.
But the article makes the least sense.
I hate this game.
It's the article! Why is it the article? Okay, so wait, we were at the right track. If she heard a loud bang, and she didn't, I was thinking, if you heard a loud bang, and then you go, oh, there's nothing to see, you would run to your camera to check the picture to see if Gordy on it. But the logic is the article, because now we go, if you heard a loud bang, and you don't see anything, don't you want to see Gordy? Because in this article, it states exactly that. Why would she be looking at the boat if it was Gordy?
How about there was a loud noise, you set up a camera to be triggered on sound, where is that picture? This is what I'm saying.
The only one that
the
was
gun was shot 3 times. At least 2 of those 3 times she heard. We only have 1 picture from her. Where's the other picture?
The other one was unclear, I think.
Miss Hart.
This is so frustrating though. It's literally the last thing we threw at it.
Miss Hart. Were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What the fuck?
What? You don't want to step over here and say that in the face?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. You weirdo. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Huh? It's exactly what we've been saying the entire half an hour.
I disagree with all of this. You said this line for line, but still.
We just presented the wrong crap. If only we could have used our words.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. I like how her head tilts back and opens like her mouth.
Shows those teeth.
Well?
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart! Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I think she just wanted to be part of the whole spectacle. It wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all.
Go fuck yourself, please.
She wanted to be part of the spectacle. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. Doesn't matter that it's a life or death situation here.
If you knowingly, willingly get yourself in a situation like this, you're a piece of shit human. I said what I said.
I'm quite sure there is a sentence on this as well, though.
Say all of this to the police. Tell them, yes, I was looking at the lake, but I was looking for something else. I may have seen something, but I wasn't specifically paying attention to this. These are the things I remember. To be so horny for your 15 minutes of fame to get your name out there to lie in a murder case. I don't like her.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right? That's why I took this photo and... Shut the hell up.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut me what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. There is a second photo.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge her photo.
Oh.
He never said this to us. How are we now witnessing this conversation? I thought this was just a flashback to what we saw already.
Would have been handy if we saw this.
This is entirely new.
Yeah.
She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but she'd let us see who's who.
What the fuck? We never went through this. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement.
Nah, let's wait and see.
Yeah, just let it play out, you know?
That's gonna be fine.
You know what they say, right? If you see something, shut your mouth.
Basically.
Just because we weren't paying attention doesn't mean it didn't happen. But they never talked about this. Did they?
No. They were not talking about an enlargement. This conversation did not happen with us, as in game.
Did I completely zone out when I was speaking all of these lines? Like, I'll watch the VOD for my own sanity.
That enlargement was not there.
Just like zoned out and got lost in the sauce, and I don't remember saying any of these lines. Miss Hart, look at this photograph.
Choosing wait and see would have immediately ended the trial.
As it should. As it should.
Maybe I should save again.
No, not yet. And then you load, and then we forgot where we needed to do what.
Overwrite it. And we're still on that one line.
Why are you saving it now in case this was the wrong choice?
Because now I remember. Oh, good point.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this photograph.
You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Is, I'm pretty sure 100% the line I will see in Ace Attorney / Miles Edgeworth fanfic. Why has that enlargement not been shown to the court, Miles? But because it does not exist.
What are you all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
Shouldn't he be taken out of the room now?
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection! Denied! The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. Both are bald. Can't have been Edgeworth.
Both of them are Danganronpa characters.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Taken automatically. Cool. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something.
Edgeworth does not own a coat like that.
I called it! I called it an hour ago! It's not Edgeworth.
But he was on the boat.
It's
This
not-
happened later, maybe.
It's not Edgeworth shooting the gun. The fingerprints on the gun are from the right hand. The picture shows somebody shooting with their left.
No, the shooter was on the right side. If he faced that way, it's his right hand.
No,
Oh, yeah, shot
left
from
hand.
his left hand. Yeah, you're right.
And now the real trouble starts. Now we'll spend an hour using the wrong options at the wrong time because I cannot find the right moment to present this evidence.
But we're gonna save.
This is not a sexual line, people.
The ace attorney tests making Jack sit for an hour of a lot of hard stretching out oral testimony just for him to be right all along. Or was he?
Yes, I am. I'm 100% correct on this.
This is
Watch
the
it.
AI overlords doing, absolutely.
Now, once again, a reminder, this is a courtroom. There's nothing sexy about this line, okay? You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. No. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Suppose this means that the cross-examination.
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Yes, it's in here. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
We don't have
Show
other...
other evidence.
Do we have other evidence?
Yes, we do, the gun.
Oh yeah, that has the fingerprint thingy in it.
Object to
show
the
other
enlargement. You are not allowed. Wait. Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. What the fuck? This is a court.
Oh,
of
we
law.
should have objected to the evidence, I think. Let's see.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
We got object.
Object to the enlargement.
Objection! Oh, maybe not yet.
Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
Why would you object the enlargement? I object that the photo has been zoomed in. It doesn't make sense.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. It's this. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol shrift, Your Honor.
The hand!
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Oh,
This man's left hand does what?
fine.
let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. You're actually supposed to
Damn.
click the finger, the trigger, Jack. Sorry, trial over, you're guilty. I'm guilty.
He has a well taken care of hand. Work it.
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
But what if Mr. Edgeworth has experience with these cases? He
Yes.
knows how to clean the gun, or at least wear like a glove while shooting the victim. Then afterwards he grabbed it with his other hand just so that the prints would make sense, and then just leave it in the boat and go. This way he knows the evidence won't be correct and he will be found free.
I agree. Easy.
Probably not the case, but still.
And you're right, I've played this case twice. Maybe we're playing the German version of the game where they changed this case. Done?
Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem.
Kind of.
If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself.
Well, Edgeworth thought it was a suicide case.
Miss Hart? Miss Hart!
Larry. You really
Miss
think?
Hart could have.
Yeah, but why would she?
I don't know.
Want to go with what Edgeworth suspects and do the victim himself first?
Yes. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
It still can make sense, especially if he really was the killer of his father.
Yeah.
He could still live with guilt, I don't know, remorse, whatever, and in the moment or in the heat of the conversation, shot himself.
So he shot Edgeworth, missed, and then shot himself?
It was the real killer. Troedge.
Shrift? That sounds like a Pokemon name.
Is that a spoiler for the second hall?
I mean, I know it's Edgeworth spelled backwards, but that sounds like a Pokemon name. No?
Kind of.
It would be a legendary.
Larry, obviously.
A dark steel type.
Larry also has a motive
Yes.
though, because he now has the samurai dog stand.
Yes.
We have the Gordy, which attracts customers, but not
Yes.
everyone is interested in seeing Gordy or just rumors of it. But
Yeah.
if you add a murder on the lake, people will come and eat the samurai dogs. You can even advertise it as last thing the murderer ate or last thing the victim ate. In autopsy reports it shows that there was a samurai dog. Something like that.
Plus, to add to the previous statements of my associate, I would like to point out that inflation in Japanifornia at that time was at an all-time high. Around Christmas, prices for meat had gone up tremendously. And as Tifa over here likes to point out regularly, cannibalism is a thing. Do you want to know how the sausage is made? Look no further than this trial.
But the victim wasn't. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Yes, I stand by what my associate Jack said, even though we have a full body still that has not been processed.
Do we know?
Yes. I think it would have said that in the autopsy
Tifa,
report.
they can just make an enlargement of a photo go away. Do you really think they can't fake an autopsy report?
I forgot. The victim has his left leg missing.
I'm saying big cannibalism has their fingers in this pot.
Let's go.
The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
But if it's suicide, that picture also is kind of weird.
Why?
How do you commit suicide by shooting someone else?
No, first he shot the guy and then... Oh,
Why didn't Edgeworth mention he was
Easy.
shot at?
easy. 3 shots, but only 2 of them were audible. He shot once, he shot twice, and when he shot himself, he pressed the gun against his chest so that the shot was muffled,
I don't
like a
think
suppressor.
that's how it works.
I don't know enough about guns to tell you whether it is
Same.
plausible with a .22 caliber. I'm just saying. When the funny anime lawyer says the autopsy report is updated. Exactly. Exactly. This
Okay.
guy gunned.
So it's like shooting, okay, I'm gonna shoot you, and it's like, oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. I see no other option.
He stormtroopered it.
Okay, let's go.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Well, then the boat also isn't an option, is it?
A meter is roughly 3 feet for you all Americans.
That distance was not a meter either.
Yeah, no, not really. A meter. That's 3 feet. Phoenix, thank you. Thank you for having the international audience in mind. I appreciate that. No. There's no way it could have been suicide. Yes, just from a meter away. Order! Order!
Well, it's not up to us to prove how he was killed then. It's up to us to prove that Edgeworth is innocent and that we did that.
No, Tifa.
The rest is up to him again.
No, Tifa, this is Japanifornia.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
The many-faced god has been denied a death. The many-faced god needs a substitute.
That's it.
A lawyer will take this case.
Mr. von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Sure.
Autopsy report updated. Shot from approximately 3 feet away.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to take a sip of water.
I would think, though, that we would ask Edgeworth, why did you hold the gun?
Wait. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh damn, I forgot I actually got updated this case. Genius. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, because we took so long finding the evidence, this actually took 3 hours.
Apparently.
It felt like it too. Okay, real quick before we do this. It was Edgeworth who killed him. You know how I know?
Oh.
The enlarged picture is mirrored. It's that easy. If this entire case, or if the question of Edgeworth's guilt is thrown out of the window because you see the left hand in an otherwise completely undetailed picture, all you need to do is, if he shot with his right hand in reality, is to just go into Paint, Photoshop, any program you want to use and go mirror image like this.
But you can see nowadays if an image has been edited.
It hasn't been edited, it's been flipped.
Flipped. I'm not sure if you can see that. Well, it doesn't matter.
Whew, that was a close one. Yes, it was.
We need more info, Edgeworth.
Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway?
Bit late to ask that.
If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too.
It was
Gordy.
Gordy. Can't have been anyone else.
I hate
Don't
Gordy.
give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Murder! Look, I'm going to go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Thank you. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yes, because once he allows himself to feel these feelings, then his whole persona, this facade will just crumble and he will become the warm, loving, but flawed person that he could really be.
Basically.
I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Haha, ammunition. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Heard 2 sounds, like gunshots just after midnight. Okay, Lotta's deposition.
To be continued.
Do other people also struggle with this case as much as we did? Because
I think we kinda should have known by now how the game works, but I couldn't wrap my head around it. Oh.
Same.
But we got there, by the power of saving.
Save scumming, yes. It's...
What actually happens if you get a game over? Do you start the trial over?
I don't know. But originally this game came out in 2001, I want to say. And back then we didn't do checkpoints. And we didn't do, oops, let's just start from the last convenient point. We used to do, you go to the title screen, fuck you, learn your lesson, don't make mistakes, just know what the game designers wanted you to do at any given moment and get good.
That is very true.
So I'm afraid that we would have had to start over from the last save, which at that point was a while.
Start the trial all over again. Okay, yeah, we're definitely saving. No. We will keep saving, thank you. But we got quite far at the moment.
I don't have the patience of that in a visual novel.
That too. Ed Shoref is not innocent, but also not guilty. So like I'll take it. It would be so nice if we just did our job and interviewed the person before the trial properly.
I mean,
that's too much to ask apparently, but you know.
I understand that the game is basically peak anime, but is this based on any real life law system?
No.
Because I've never heard. Okay, so you are the defense. You need to defend your guy, the plaintiff, if I'm using the correct terms. Now, if you can prove that he is not guilty, that's not enough. You need to find the person who is. Because at that point, a lawyer and an investigator, a detective, they all just kind of become the same job. That seems weird. Like, yes, potentially a lawyer, while they're investigating the case, might find things, but isn't it...
We should stop trying to compare it to real life, because the answer is no.
Like, I really want to Google how close to reality is the court and law system in Ace Attorney, but I'm pretty sure I'll find so many spoilers that I can't do it yet. It's wild.
You can do that after.
I remember when we played Danganronpa, there were a couple moments where my brain hurt because of the amount of, oh, that's the line of thinking they were going with, that's the train of thought they were following.
In Danganronpa that was a bit easier. Also,
once we got stuck. I remember once getting really stuck. I think 2 or 3 times in total we struggled.
Yeah, but it was still logical. We struggled because we didn't know the answer, I believe. Here we knew the answer, we just didn't know how to make the answer
how to
clear.
Communicate it.
Yeah, exactly.
In the terms that the game understands.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's wild. I still love the game, but that made my head hurt. It's actually a satire on the Japanese legal system. Okay, thank you very much. That means I can safely go to Wikipedia and look up the Japanese legal system without getting into spoiler territory. I'm gonna do that actually. It's gonna be my homework for tomorrow.
Have fun doing that. You can update me on that.
Imagine having to do all of these things.
Yeah, no. I really doubt the majority of what's in this game is.
I hope so.
It's not going to be the case.
I wonder if a disgruntled former law man, woman, whatever, wrote the general plot for how this game works. Like, can you believe it? When I was an intern at this law firm, they made me do this and that and this and this and that other thing, and it's like the game. Apparently there was a time that if you were brought to trial, you were almost sure to be convicted innocent or not. Oh, God.
Yeah, but
Sounds
I think almost every country was at a stage like that at some point. Look at like the Middle Ages.
Okay.
If you were brought to court, you were guilty. Doesn't matter what you said.
Messed up things have always happened somewhere in courts before. But to have it to a point where people make a video game about it, that hits me on a different level, you know? I mean, yeah, the Dark Ages, the witch trials and all of that, yes. But still, not like that. Not like that. Tifa, as I am about to make a deep dive into the rabbit's hole that is the Japanese law system, off stream, is there somebody for us to rate?
I say we go say hi to you, who's having a chill art stream.
That sounds good. Let me set that up.
Which is always a good idea.
Yes, something relaxing after the amount of work I had to put into this.
After all the excitement.
I honestly feel like I lost weight with my brain going like 220% capacity during this trial. Feels like mental cardio in a way. I know you want to press the button, you just moved your arm, but I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Now I'm done.
Well, now I'm pressing the button.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. If you can, please stick around for the raid. Tifa didn't let me post the raid message. We're back on Tuesday with Breath of War. Bye!
Bye!